Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Back again. Grind Time Mufasa here. I'm going ape, even though Mufasa's a lion. I'm corny. You can call me that. It don't matter. I have a sense of humor, so it's enjoyable to me, especially when I watch back at these videos. So, yeah, mom. Welcome back to Grind Time, baby, where grind time is more than a moment. It's a lifestyle, man, and I want y'all to live it. Live it, live it, live it. Don't slave, but don't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't not have focus. Don't not have a goal. Don't deny these things, because at the end of the day, at that point, you're denying your happiness. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm back. Uh, it's just been a trek, Mo. It's been a trek. I'm not gonna lie. This has kind of been the. I feel like I said this before. I probably have said this before. I was about to say this has been one of the hardest moments through this journey so far. One of the hardest seasons, per se. And honestly, I don't think it's tied to the exact journey of grinding, because, like I said before, my habits have been pretty well formed already now. I've been implementing these habits in the schedule for a while now. There's still always a little bit of fine tuning going on. I believe it's going to consistently always be fine tuning going on. But it's the stuff that's really been tough isn't necessarily, like I said, the habits. It's been more so dealing with all the other factors. So actually, it's a mix of both. So not the habits, but I'll explain this. On the journey to getting better in whatever you're trying to do, right? Especially in Forex trading. And I believe it's for anything you want to be great in, but Forex trading, even to be good at it, like to be consistently getting profits and be considered even good at it, you have to personal develop, right? You have to do personal development, right? That consists of knowing yourself, right? Breaking old habits, which is what we've been doing with this. Actually, we've been more so implementing new habits than breaking old habits. So what's been tough is breaking old habits. It's also tough doing the deep work in seeing your emotional triggers and whatnot and all that, and fixing them. All of it takes time, and it also takes focus, but it really also takes a clarity of mind. So it's tough when you're in spots of, say, financial burden. Really that, because right now I'm just starting my other job again. I went to orientation yesterday. We supervisors go back tomorrow, so I'm gonna start getting paid consistently again. So that's gonna alleviate some burden. But you guys knowing me, my goal isn't to work a job. Really, my goal kind of now is even to work from home, possibly, if I can make the right amount of money and it can bring me the right skill set from whatever job it is. So I have a training coming up today from another job that's supposed to be remote. I'm going to see how good it is, what it really is about. It's just deals with marketing. I'm going to see what that is. If that's valid, I might have to leave this job at Legoland, even though it's looking good for this upcoming season. We're looking to have a lot of things structured correct at my job this season, at Legoland this season. And it would be cool to see how they restructured everything. So it's like, damn, do I stick to my old ways in that comfort, not really comfort, that curiosity to see how it will grow there, how that place has grown, and pardon me, sorry, and how I can go there because they love me there, and I already have one raise there. Keep talking about other raises. Is it stick there and do that, and it should be a no-brainer, or go do my work at home job to be able to have kind of more free time and not have to worry about traveling back and forth and stuff like that, and to be with my family more. So it seems like obviously it should be the second option, but it's not as simple as that. We're complex as human beings. So this is one of those complex situations where I'm trying to figure out, do I stay here at Legoland and see how it's grown. Because, no, I've already been there 3 years. Say this year's looking like the best year it's going to be. But it's like, it'll be kind of stupid to hinder myself. But if I can find a way to possibly do both jobs and it works out well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do part-time at Legoland. I'll see what I do, right? That's not even really what's all important right now in this video. Well, it kind of is. This is kind of my story also. But yeah, so that's what's kind of been really more stressful is all the little nuances and little minor details in life that we tend to overthink and be overly anxious about and worry about. But granted, that's all about the growth process. If you're starting to notice these things and are figuring out a way to overcome them, that's the W right there, right? And that's what's going on right now. Right now, I'm really in the noticing them column more. I definitely should start jotting them down. The traits that I have that I notice, to be able to like clearly envision a plan to get to the next step. I have to do that. Now I'm talking about it. I really do. I haven't really thought of that. But that's why it's also great speaking here with you guys, because we get to learn and you know, when you speak to people, thoughts just come to your brain. This is one of those moments. Yeah, so other than that, really, my journey's been going smooth. And I've been just doing my trading. I haven't got a trade all last week. Like for my strategy, I need bottom wicks and top wicks in my strategy as part of my strategy, and I haven't been getting that. Price has been going in my direction, but I haven't been taking my entries, which is kind of a win, which is a win because I've been sticking to my strategy. So I gotta look at it like that. It's not about the actual win or loss. It's about have you stuck to your plan, and I have been sticking to my plan. So the trades are gonna come. The money's gonna come. Just chill out. Didn't have a trade last week. Next week we're gonna take it on strong, right? So I know I talked about I know last video I said I was gonna cover mindset and the toxicity of having a negative mindset. The longer God's been having me on this journey, right, and God's been supporting me on this journey, there's a lot of things that he's been repeating to me, right? One of the things that's been repeated a lot is the importance of your mind, how you think, like how you perceive things. Like your mind influences your perception and influences your actions and influences your emotions. Your mind kind of is that base hub for everything. So it's very important to not look at life negatively, right? And that's easier said than done when you've been taught to look at life negatively, right? Everything has been looked at through a poverty lens, through a lack lens, through a struggle lens, you know what I'm saying? Through a looking over your shoulder lens, a trauma lens, you know what I'm saying? Especially growing up in places that most impoverished people grow up. Even people, I can't speak too much on people that grew up in like nice neighborhoods or whatever, or good lives. Like, I can't. I can speak for me. I grew up in Harlem till I was 13. I finally moved to up here in New Windsor, but I was still in a school in Newburgh that was the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, my whole life I've been in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, at one point when I was 13, I started sleeping in New Windsor, which is a townsy area, but the majority of your time is in school and hanging out with friends. That's all in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So my whole life was just like that. So that's what was embedded in my mind. And then when I started seeing successful people and how they think, it's all positive. Their job is to declutter their mind from negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I'm trying to master, and that's really tough. So the reason it's important is because when you think negatively, right, all you see is negativity. You lack hope, right? You lack trust, which is all things needed for success, right? Because you got to work with other people. You got to have your vision and believe you can get to that next spot, right? Also, you kind of block off opportunity. So you only see what you're thinking about, what you could perceive, right? Like, if your perception of life is all negative, all you're going to see is negative opportunity. All you're going to see is negative things. That's like just how it works. I can't go too deep on it, but that's just how it works. Like, if you guys really take the time to sit and think about the relationship between your mind and your experience in life, you'll see what I'm talking about. Your mind is your experience in life. What you think and envision up here literally is what your daily and lifetime experience is gonna be. It's like weirdly as simple as that. But so if you think negatively, you're gonna experience a negative life, right? When you start to think positively, opportunity starts to sprout, hope starts to sprout, joy sprouts, right? Making you a more better person, makes you a better person to want to be around, right? Makes you have a bigger drive, opens up more opportunity for you, right? So mindset is just really important. It's really important to know to think positively and to know how to. And the way how to is you got to start with the habit of noticing your negative thoughts, consciously replacing it with a positive thought, and fight that battle until it becomes a habit of positive thoughts over negative thoughts. Right? My mentor explained it in a way that it was like, right, you have two paths, right? One path a bunch of people take, right? That path is going to be clear and easy to walk on because it's been trodden on. All the weeds and stuff has been walked on, trampled up. Straight path, right? That path is going to be so easy to go on. Say that's your negative path. You've been walking on that path since you've been born, since you know it. That path is straight, easy. Just autopilot walk that. Now, when you're trying to go to the positive route and revamp your mind, there's a bunch of weeds there in that path, a bunch of bushes you got to push through, stomping down, laying down. I don't know if you guys ever hike or anything like that. And you go into a high, dense grass kind of area, you got to like step on the grass and lay it down flat to get through. Right? You're doing work. It's not as simple as walking that straight path that's been trodden on forever. So now you're trying to switch from that trodden path to the weedy path. You're gonna have to do that work. And if you keep doing it, less weeds are gonna grow there. The ground is gonna start to just be trodden on ground, right? And it's gonna create that path for you. And what's gonna happen to that old path that was the negative thoughts? The weeds are gonna grow, right? That path is gonna become the difficult path to go, and you're gonna autopilot on the positive route. Perfect example, Mo. I love that analogy. So yeah, guys, it's a journey, baby, and we walking it, we running it. It's only March, man. It's not even the end of the first quarter, and we we eating, right? So love y'all. Y'all know how it is, man. Fall in love with the grind. Just keep it that simple, man. Love y'all. Peace.